let's enjoy the day at Volcano Bay and dive right in. Oh yeah, here we go. Walking through the tunnel, Volcano Bay Tunnel up to the park's entrance. My favorite water park ever, to date at least. I'm sure there's some other amazing water parks in the world that I have yet to discover. But so far this one is my favorite and I'm so happy to be back. Oh yeah, such a pretty entrance. I love that the water is just kind of all over the place. And look at that, nothing beats that reveal. That reveal is so good. If you've never been to Volcano Bay, right when you turn the corner, this is the first thing you see is that beautiful volcano. Now you know the drill, we're gonna find our spot. I think today, since we're anticipating the park to be a little bit busier than what it would be during Monday through Thursday, we're gonna head to the back of the park to find a spot. It's typically in the back. There's not too many people that hang out back there, so it's always a great spot to sit, and there's plenty of shade. Oh yeah, this is always a good spot right here in the back of the park. Not too many people are back here, which is nice. There's a little bit of traffic going in and out back here just because of the slides. But again, it's off the main thoroughfare, so it's not too shabby, and it's pretty quiet. But now that our spot's obtained, we're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go through the lazy rivers. Well, one lazy river, they have a crazy river here. I wish I could film on the slides, but here at Volcano Bay, they do not allow filming on the water slide, so I want to be respectful to the park. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun regardless. I'm gonna take you guys in the wave pool, both the rivers, maybe the play set. We're just gonna have a good day. By the way, we got some cabanas over here as well. These are really nice cabanas. If you've never stayed in a cabana, I highly recommend it. It's kind of expensive right now because of spring break, but during the off season, it's actually a really good deal. Annual pass holders, I believe, do get a discount. And what's cool is you can reserve all your rides up there. You don't have to go to the individual attractions to reserve them, because remember, you have a tapu here, so you don't have to wait in the lines. You just kind of reserve your attraction and you go enjoy other things in the park. But you can do that all right here at the podium at your cabana. I believe I have a few videos on that, so I'll try to find the links to those and leave them down in the description if I do. But yeah, cabanas are totally worth it here at Volcano Bay. Just checked in for our aqua coaster, but I always love these little interactive things. You can do this, I don't know if it's, oh, there it goes right there in the distance. Sometimes though, the effect kind of bites back at you. Oh, see, there it goes. That's so cool. Made it to the iconic wave pool. Oh yeah. Just being like right underneath the volcano is just so darn cool. I will say though that the Typhoon Lagoon wave pool was really legit. Like, just having a full-on wave come at you was just awesome. Here at Volcano Bay, they have more like little tiny waves. They're not like the Typhoon Lagoon one. Okay, made it to the crazy river, got my life vest on, and I'm ready to go. This river is so much fun. Okay, grab the phone. We're gonna go grab some tasty treats, cruise around the park a little bit, maybe grab a beverage or two. Oh yeah, it is another beautiful day at Volcano Bay. I will say though, Universal, you gotta put some more tubes in the lazy river. This morning there were some issues. They only had like 50 tubes available in the lazy river, and on days like this when there's a lot of people in the park, I don't think that's enough. But honestly, other than that, we haven't really been running into too many issues here at Volcano Bay, even though it is very busy today. We still have our line, or our queue for the aqua coaster, about 55 minutes left for that. So yeah, we figured, you know, why not kind of grab something to eat, something to munch on, maybe jump back in the wave pool or the lazy rivers. And again, I don't mind walking barefoot around this park because they spray the ground with so much water that you don't have to worry about burning your feet. I think we're gonna eat at the Koala Reef, but I wanted to point this out again. I've mentioned it before, but for those that are new, they have these cool totems that are scattered around the park, and they're actually photo ops. So you go ahead and scan your tapu tapu at that little touch point, you line up, and then boom, it takes your photo. You got this beautiful backdrop. Now, this is one of my go-tos here at Volcano Bay, Koala Reef. It's up in the front of the park. They got curry chicken, mango barbecue pulled pork, which is one of my favorites. It's probably one of the best things I've ever had in a water park, honestly. Then they have like traditional kind of stuff. They have pizza, and I believe they also have some burgers here as well. Officially found our spot to eat. I ended up getting the barbecue pulled pork with the French fries. It's mango barbecue pulled pork, by the way. Yeah, the mango barbecue pulled pork sandwich is pretty much my go-to every time I'm here. I've had the salmon here before as well, and it's very good. Let's see, what else have I had at Volcano Bay? I've had a couple other items, but honestly, all the food that I've had here is stellar. I gotta try the tacos over at the frog joint, as well as the poke bowl. Poke bowl sounds really good as well. Be forewarned though, the mango barbecue pulled pork sandwich is incredibly messy, so make sure you got plenty of napkins. Okay, so Katie and Spence got a little dessert with their lunch, and it's the guava tapioca pudding. I'm gonna use this knife to take a little taste. I'm not a fan of tapioca pudding, so this is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of tapioca, so that's, yeah, not really digging the flavor there, but the guava is really good. And another reason why I love this place is they have this beautiful waterway right here. And you can't just have lunch and then go have some fun. You gotta have lunch, then dessert. So, got some vanilla soft serve ice cream. I was gonna get the Waturi Fusion, but the Waturi Fusion is not working right now. So, hey, I mean, it gives me an excuse to get it next time. And we're gonna make a pit stop here at Dancing Dragons. This is the closest one to the beach. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Boom. Yeah. Cheers to that volcano over there. And again, those details, look at this. The intricacy is so darn cool. Because yeah, this is like a giant boat. See, and if this is just a taste of what we're gonna get at Epic Universe, I am just so beyond excited. Because yeah, this could be just a tiny little taste of what is in store. Made it into Krakatoa Katie's just for one quick second. Check out some of the merch that they have available. Got some of that. Nice Universal Studios shirts. You can wear these in the water, by the way, too, which is cool. Then we have some SPF shirts, so if you want to wear a shirt in the water, they have plenty available for adults and kids. This one's 38 bucks, so not too shabby. And if you're an annual pass holder, you get a discount. And look at this, park-specific merchandise. Thank you, Universal, for actually having park-specific merchandise. I hate like going to a theme park and they don't have anything that is like specific to each of the theme parks. Did you see that? That Spirit jersey jumped out at me. Here's another SPF shirt. This one's a long sleeve. Again, SPF 50 plus. It's definitely something maybe I need. But you know what, I'll bear it. I'll take the sunburn. And I love all the different little theming bits they've added in all the gift shops here at Volcano Bay. Like, these are so darn cool. I just love the tiki vibe in general. I think that's why I really enjoyed Volcano Bay. And that's what I think I liked about Typhoon Lagoon too. Typhoon Lagoon had a little bit of a tiki vibe, but this one, the tiki vibe is very strong. And look at this, they even have some toys for the sand. That's cool. And go over here on the other side of this gift shop, you can get a nice view of the beach. Yeah, if you get to the park in the morning and you don't want to deal with this mayhem, and you want a little spot that's a little bit quieter, head to the back of the park. The slide over there, the big giant raft slide, there's some loungers back there, and then there's obviously the place that we're chilling at this afternoon. But if you don't mind coming here and you're here early in the morning, definitely grab a good spot on the beach. I would go a little bit closer to the volcano, but yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places to sit here, which is nice. But yeah, if you want something a little bit more quiet, I would definitely go to the back on the other side of the volcano. Lunch was so good, but let's start working our way around the park and start heading back because we have about 15 minutes until the aqua coaster. Just finished up the aqua coaster here. So much fun. It's one of my favorite rides in the park. And the three of us all sat in a raft and we were flying down those hills. It was so much fun. You definitely get some airtime, which is so funny. You wouldn't think in a million years that you'd get airtime on a water slide, but you definitely do, especially if you're sitting in the back of the raft. You're getting some serious air, and that's just such a fun ride. But next up for us, we're gonna tap into Hanu Iko Moana raft slides. I think it's like a 40-minute wait, so we'll tap in and then we'll start cruising around the park. I think we're gonna go pay Vol a visit and say hello to good old Vol inside the volcano. Okay, we found the entrance to the volcano. Yeah, so if you enter through this side, you won't have the waterfall spilling over, but if you enter through the sides closest to the wave pool, there'll be like a waterfall that you kind of walk through. Oh, there's Vol.
Yes. I think it's kind of wild that you just come on in here with requests, but okay. Not even like a hi.
Be careful.
How are you? You're welcome.
You're very kind.
I know.
We're gonna do one more lap around the park. One of these days I'm gonna have to try the pizza here. I've never had the pizza at Volcano Bay. It's always a line for this pizza joint. And now that I've gone to Typhoon Lagoon, I gotta say, Volcano Bay is still my favorite. Just as a heads up, here at Taniwa Tubes, these ones always have like a ride now. So if you're looking for something that's not gonna take like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, head over here to Taniwa Tubes. There's 4 different slides on this complex. And they're pretty fun. Here's a good view of the final drop on the Aqua Coaster. So cool. Yeah, this is the spot that you catch so much air on. It's just such a beautiful day. And this golden hour right now on the volcano is stunning. I've always loved this fog effect over here. This is where the drop slides are. Or, well, the ones that drop into a pool at least. The other drop slides are up at the top of the volcano. But these ones you slide down and right into a giant pool. One of them is a 4-foot drop and the other one is a 6-foot drop. Now Volcano Bay continues to make little improvements here and there. They switch things around over the years, and there's been a lot of little tiny changes over the past couple years since I've been coming here that I've noticed. One of them being right here. Earlier they had this open. It's closed because the park's about to close here very soon, but this used to be a Pearl shop, but now it's a bar. So there you go, another bar that's located in the park to alleviate some of the congestion at the other two. And another change right here at the splashdown at the 2 body slides, trapdoor body slides that start at the very top of the volcano. There's actually 3 up there. There's a red one, green, and blue. The green and blue end up over here. But for those that are familiar with Volcano Bay, you can remember that this actually used to be a pool, but they've changed it. They filled the pool up and they've extended the slides out a little bit. And I'm assuming this is to help with people getting a little too turned around when they're in those drop slides, because let me tell you, if you've never been on them, they are absolutely insane. Probably some of the most intense drop slides I've ever been on in my life. And when you made it all the way down here to the pool, yeah, you didn't really know what was up and what was down. So I could see how that can become a little bit of a safety issue. So this little change down here at the bottom of the slide is actually a pretty good one. Wasn't able to try these slides today, but there's always a next time. Probably in the next couple days, actually. Walking by some of the other cabanas that they have. Now, we've stayed in a couple of these. I think that one right there is one that we have done before, and very good view of the volcano. I think my favorite was on the other end of the beach over here. See if I can find it if I walk over here. Again, don't you love this golden hour? Sometimes it's nice to just take your time and chill. Okay, yeah, it's like way off in the distance, but there's a cabana right there. I've sat in that one, or stayed in that one before too, and that one was just absolutely beautiful because it's just looking over the giant wave pool. Now the pricing's very heavy right now because of the holiday. Some of them are ranging like $500 or $600, but we've stayed in a cabana for like $200-300. Just depends on the time of year. So definitely check up. You can give Universal a call and they'll give you all the updated pricing information. And yeah, I believe that annual pass holders do receive a discount. So yeah, if you can swing a cabana, definitely do it. I definitely recommend it. And we've made it to the Wachuri Marketplace. A lot of you have seen this on my channel. You can pick up sunscreen here, sandals, swimsuits, you name it, they probably have it. Well, not everything, but they have all your water park essentials. Ooh, look at this. They have Volcano Bay candles from the Magic Candle Company. See, this one is South Tiki Trail. I wonder what that smells like. It's like a citrus smell. Citrus and very fresh. That one smells good. Okay, and this one's called Vero Beach. That one smells like flowers. That one's good. And if you have a chance, step inside to just enjoy this, because look at how gorgeous it is, including all of those tikis that surround the gift shop. Oh, goodbye, Mr. Tiki. It was nice to see you again.
Sitting here all day like this is really hard work.
I mean, I could imagine. Yeah, I mean, you are a rock, so it is probably a lot of hard work. But I'm glad that you had us today, and I can't wait to come back soon. And yeah, there were only a couple hiccups today. So the Wachuri Fusion ice cream wasn't working, and then they had the issue with not enough rafts in the lazy river. But honestly, everything else was pretty stellar. Everything else was your classic Volcano Bay experience. I've never really had a bad experience here at Volcano Bay. Just little hiccups like that here and there. It still is probably one of the best water parks that I've ever been to. The service here is really, really good. The food here is excellent. Just don't forget though, if you want to come to Volcano Bay, my suggestion is to get here early, especially during busy times of the year like when we're visiting. So get here early, make sure you have plenty of time to park in the structure, or if you're staying here on property, take advantage of that early entry, because a lot of the hotel guests here get early entry to Volcano Bay. And I believe pass holders as well. I'm also crossing my fingers that one day soon they'll do an expansion here to Volcano Bay. There's definitely room to expand the park. And the park's been open since 2017, so it's been a few years. And that would be kind of cool that before Epic Universe opens, if they had like maybe 1 or 2 new slides here, that would be epic. And one of these days I gotta stay in the Cabana Bay Towers. Get a nice room overlooking the water park. It'd be kind of cool. I've stayed at Cabana Bay before, but I've never stayed in those towers right there. So, yeah, to just mark it off the bucket list one of these days. Now remember, when you leave the park, you gotta give them back your tapu tapu. Do not take these home. They serve no purpose, because they obviously won't do anything. So yeah, make sure to turn them in. And remember, if you don't return it, these tikis will find out. The tikis will go off and they'll let you know that you did not return your tapu tapu. So do not try to tempt them. Well, that is gonna do it for today's video from Universal's Volcano Bay. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Universal Studios or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing, because they have brand new videos every single week. Be sure to check out my Instagram account by following the link down below. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.